Welcome back to Action Fan and welcome back to the diary episode. Today's going to be a little bit different. We're not going to be in the room. We're going to be going out in the car and going on a trip. And today we're off to Marston Green, Parish Hall, Action Man Fair, and the event is hosted by Daniel Preston. So without further ado, let's jump in the motor and get up to Birmingham and see what goodies we can find. See you later, guys. We're just about halfway now. Okay, let's have a little chat. I did start a little diary book about things that I need, but unfortunately I've only made one entry. It says the Marine Combat, the brown scarf, maybe some new trousers, a darker cloth beret with a badge, and a bayonet and scabbard. Bayonet and scabbards are something I always need, and I'm not really up with what bayonets and what scabbards are needed on each one, so that I'm going to have to learn about. Also, I'm doing a video at the moment on the Royal Hussar, and I know that he's got either the wrong sword or he needs the knuckle guard and the tassel to go on this sword. I've got a feeling it's the wrong sword, but anyway, that's all I've really got in my book. I really need to take some time, look through my cupboards and work out the bits and pieces I need. We're still cracking on. We've got 10 more minutes before we get there. See you in a minute. At Marston Green Village Hall. Let's go in and have a look and see what we can find. Right, I don't know if you're aware, but I'm after a 40th Blues and Royals, the Royal Horse Guard. I found 2 on this stall, and I'm debating about buying one. Loads and loads of 40th carded stuff here. It's about this time I realised I hadn't took enough money out of the bank, and I was going to have to send the wife off to get some more. Needless to say, she weren't happy. Right, here I'm looking at some Guyper Man stuff, and I really would like to purchase these. I'm going to have to wait till we rob the bank. Right, there's some G.I. Joe anniversary stuff, and a few other bits and pieces here. Right, so next I turn around and I find a stall that had 2 or 3 ROMs. Once again, I really would like one of these, but for now, I'll have to wait. Right, on this stall, this guy has made some handmade wetsuits. These are fantastic, and now I wish I'd have purchased some. Right, so now on to this stall. Now this Action Man I didn't know existed until a little while back. This is the Crash Crew, the last edition I believe. Now in the box he's not totally complete, but later on the stall holder finds some of the bits that's needed to him and does me a great price. There you go, that's all his info. Go ahead and buy something. Right, coming up, I'm meeting the man himself, Bob Brechin. What a legend. You're on one. Yes, please, mate. Can you sign it for me to Action Fan?
To Action Fan.
Yeah.
There you go. Thanks for being a fan.
Awesome, thank you very much. I bumped into a couple of people who watch my channel, poor guys. In the next clip you'll see that my mic stopped working and I was just blabbering to no one. But what I was trying to say was, right, I've had a fantastic time. Let's get home and show you some of the goodies that we bought. Right, hello everybody, I'm back from Marston Green Action Man Collectors Fair and I've got myself a few really cool bits and pieces. So a big thank you to Daniel Preston for putting on the show and hosting it. Well done, mate, you did a really good job. Also, can't believe it, but Bob Brechin was there, the man himself, Mr. Gripping Hands. Let's get straight down to it. Let's show you some of the bits that I got there. First off, let's show you Bob's book. There it is, his latest book, and it's called The Palatoy Story by Bob Brechin. There you go, Action Man's on the front and lots of other stuff. I've also got a signature to Action Fan, so I'm really chuffed with that. Right, so there's the first thing we got. Let's put that on our table so you can see. Right, secondly, I bought this cool little Action Man flask, handmade. There you go, Action Man on there. Also, they were selling these cool little bags. I'm using this for my microphone and all the bits and pieces that go with it. Right, next I've got a couple of plain Action Men, £35 in really great condition. Let's quickly take them out of the bags. There you go, you can see them better now. £35 each, both of them in pretty good condition. I'm chuffed. It's got a bit of a wobbly arm, but we can sort that out. Bash the rivets. There you go, well chuffed. So a couple of Action Men. He fell over. Let's lay them down. And next, I brought myself, drum roll please, 40th Blues and Royals. And yes, this is coming out the box. I'm tired of trying to buy the Blues and Royals with bits and pieces broken. I'm guessing nothing in here is broken. I'm hoping anyway. Spurs do look okay. So that cost me a whopping £120. Right, let's put that there. Right, and another 40th. Again, I'm finding it hard to find this uniform because some of the extras are very fragile and they break a lot. So here we go. Boom. £70 this one. What a bargain. 70 quid compared to the Blues and Royals. Obviously, this probably isn't so sought after, but I think it's a fabulous uniform. There you go. There's another one. Right, next I got some small bits and pieces. There you go, some 40th goggles, £10. They look pretty cool. Let's put the little bits and pieces there. And I think I got myself the Royal Marines beret. Now, if you've seen my video, I think my Royal Marine is wearing like the Tom Stone or one of the other guys. It's a slightly lighter green beret. So I was looking for that and I found it, so I'm happy. That was £5. And then from the same stall, all of these, then I got myself a compass, £5. Now I don't know what this belongs to. I'm guessing Arctic Explorer or something like that. I'll have to look in my book, but I know I haven't got one. Right, so that was £5. So altogether that was £20 for those three from the same stall. Now this one is one that I didn't even know existed. Two I did, the Crash Crew. Then I found out there was another one. I just know he's the late edition, someone told me. Now, I can't remember exactly how much I paid for this now, because once again, I've got a bad memory. Now, I believe I paid £135 for this guy. But when I saw him, he wasn't complete. But the stall owner did some digging around and he found a more complete gas mask, which he threw in, obviously. There you go, a gas mask. And this was the wrong fire extinguisher. So he went and found me one. Unfortunately, it was in pieces and the clip was missing. So it's easy to put these back together, but the clip missing can be a bit of a problem sometimes. But then he went and did me a bit more of a favour and found me what we thought was a complete one, because it has a clip on it. But then once I got home, I realised the bottom handle on the trigger on the extinguisher is actually snapped. Now, whether that happened in transit, I can't say. Not a massive issue. I'm sure I can attach something on there to make that look just like that one. Or, if I was really picky, I could swap the trigger units over and put that one on there. Don't really want to go breaking that off, do I? Right, but yep, that was great. He found me these two. I can now fix this one up and put that with my first issue Crash Crew, and I now have this one to go with my second issue Crash Crew. That whole lot cost me £135. Now, this guy, I didn't really like the uniform, to be fair, but if you're a collector, you've got to have it, haven't you? It's a little bit more special that I didn't know existed. You probably do, because you probably all know a lot more than me, but I didn't know this existed. He's got a strange old red helmet on and non-fireproof clothes. They must have had an idea of copying a uniform. I've never seen anything like it. It's more like a Darth Vader type thing. But there you go, I now have it. Right, so that sums up the things I brought from Marston Green. Thank you so much to Daniel Preston again for putting it on. And obviously a big thank you to Bob Brechin for being there. So great to see him. It's the first time I've ever met him. I actually didn't realise he was even going to be there. So what a bonus. I've got his book and I've now got it signed to Action Fan. What about that? Just so you know, I believe the book was £50. Not the cheapest book in the world, but with that signature, worth every penny. Right, there you go, everybody. Right, I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm going to go and take a lay down because all of that Action Man stuff blows my mind. I just want to take it all home with me. It sends my mind into overload and I get very, very excited. And at my age, when you get excited, you need to go and have a lay down. Right, thanks for watching. I'll leave you with a last look at what we've got and I'll see you in the next exciting episode.